guys, Shark Memphis back at you with another exciting installment of Check This Out, the show where we take a look whatever sort of deck we want to look at, being a troll deck, a rogue deck, meta deck, casual deck, new deck, and we have ourselves a good old time with it. Today we're taking a look at the new Horus archetypals, but it's not really supporting, you know, level 8 Horus and level 6 Horus. We do have them in here as our cheeky techs of the day, but it's essentially a deck that's all about flooding the grave with these big level 8 boys who can, so long as we control this here sarcophagus, be infinitely respawned. Basically, I never have to worry about resources so long as this here sarcophagus is on the board. So we got ourselves our deck here today that I had Ultra Memphis test on stream the other day. Essentially, we are combining our level 8 monsters, our Horus boys, with a little bit of danger, just a teensy bit of Dark World, and our Horus. So we're just going to be going first and or second to beat down and or control our opponent. A little bit of both, as you might say. So we're going to get right into it. As always, if you want the deck list, it's down in the description. So check it out. Don't forget to smack that shark-shaped like button and consider subbing if you haven't already, because we're climbing back up, people. Climbing up shark style. So nothing further said, let's get into the action, show off what these babies can do. Alrighty, our first opponent, another day, another card game, shark style as it goes. So this deck can go first or second. It has options for doing either or, and we'll see where this goes. Alrighty, opening hand is an interesting affair. I've got a couple Dark Worlders, a couple Dangers, and I have a Horus. It's a level 6 Horus. And we're up against the Hungry Burgers. Okay. Hungry Burgers are a neat bunch. I do like them. So we're up against the new Hungry Burger bunch. What is a fusion? This one I don't know. What do you do? This card is destroyed. Place this in the oh. Put it in the zone. I see, indeed. Yeah, Hungry Burger. The ritual bunch, they're all about climbing up. You go from one meal to the next. It's like a fancy meal at a hotel or a restaurant or something. I myself have never been to a very fancy restaurant, but I hear that the floors are made from gold, and I don't know, everyone's got a mustache. Anyway, so he's got himself his level 1. Remind me how these work. When a card effect is activated that targets this card, or when this card starts for an attack, tribute this card and attack position monster on the field. Okay. Yeah, essentially they're like kaijus. They're ritual kaijus, essentially. Is he gonna get a monster? I think he is. He's gonna get... Oh, he's got the field spell too. Pretty brutal. All right. I do like the Hungry Burger score. It doesn't have anything to do with Hungry Burger for the most part, but it's at least neat. It is a neat thing. Spell drop. Ooh. It will have an Omni negate. Unfortunate. 200 attack for a recipe card in the grave. Ah. Fancy. I mean, this won't activate or anything, but, you know, summons out the next one. Okay. Alright, my opponent seems to know what they're doing. I'm always glad when my opponents know what they're doing. It's never fun to beat up people who don't know what they're doing. As for me, I'm just sitting pretty. I'm just looking at this guy's board and I'm being like, okay, that's cool. So this one works the same way, correct? When a card effect activates a target's monster field, only a monster is targeted for an attack. Tribute on Nouvelles, you control and stab this monster. Okay. It will all depend on exactly what my opponent has to offer us. All right. Called by the Grave is not terrible. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and start up of a dangerous way. Go ahead and start with our Danger Nessie. Very nice monster. And, okay, we lose call, but that's totally fine. Okay, that's a non-targeted effect. Cool. What does this do? Target ritual, get a token. Okay. Gets a token. Ah, because he can tribute the token in place of using his ritual monster. I see. I see. Very clever. Very clever. All right. Lose Mothman, but that's actually good. Because, yeah, Mothman, we both draw a card, and hey, I got my sarcophagus. That is all I'm gonna need. So let's go ahead and ditch Grapha. Let's see. Do I force out this thing, or do I just blow up the back row? So many options. I'm gonna get rid of the back row. I'm gonna attempt to get rid of my opponent's negate. That sounds like a pretty good idea. That's one of the things that Graph is good for. Not only is he level 8, but he also works with all my discard stuff. You know, you need your draw power. You need things to help you draw, and this helps. Yeah, that'll stop that, but that's totally fine. So we're gonna activate the Pharonic Sarcophagus. Once per, or not even once per turn, any number of turns. I can discard a card, or I send a card, and then I can ditch a Horus monster. Now we have 2 Horus monsters in the grave, and we need more Horus monsters in the grave. So we're gonna discard another card, get ourselves. Who did I put in the graveyard? I got those 2. Once for each. We're gonna get those. All right. So let's go ahead, bring back this dude. Let's see, Hapy. We've got Doom, and we got Imsety. Okay, I don't really want to. I'm thinking for the future. So we got Doom, Imsety, Hapy. Where's my other boy? I have yet to memorize that. Let's see. I need Q. Where is Q? There's Q. There's that boy. Okay. We're all set, because I'm going to summon another monster. And this guy's got a pretty nice board. It is pretty powerful. But I have the almighty power that is of the underworld goddess. An absolutely brutal beast. And I have 2 more monsters I can summon. Probably could have used Duality, because this guy gets attacked for every, Horus you have on the board. We're only going to have 2 of them things, but that's still pretty good. Let's see. Is that game? I don't know. Math is not, let's see, 25, 50. It's not quite game. It's pretty damn close, though. Do I have burn damage? I do not have burn damage. Let me think. If I make the zombie vampire, potential for more damage is assured. What does this do again? It does nothing to me. Okay. We're pretty set, because I'm going to make the undead vampire. I'm going to bring back a monster. We'll bring back Bigfoot, because he's really big. That's 9,000. And there, boom, wakachoo, you go. That's the idea of the deck, people. You start off with all your dark worlds and your dangers. You're filling up the graveyard. You get your deck rolling. You fill up the grave with your Horuses. And then you just run people over. That's what this deck's about. No overly complicated negate boards. No twisted, meme-worthy combos. It's just straight up beat down, old school fashion sort of thing. And hopefully we'll also get to summon the actual Horus in this episode. That would be peak shark time. So let's go ahead for duel number 2 and continue to show what this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go shark it again. Dun dun dun. And we're up against a guy called Link. Okay. A gentleman named Link. Must be one of them Tears of the Kingdom fans. Sounds cool. It's a cool game. I still want to attach cuckoos to sticks, but that's just me. But anyway, so far, we're showing the deck off, and I'm just going to keep showing off. We have so many exceeds. I hope we can show off some more of the exceeds. Aw, man. If I can just get Grapha, that would be pretty sweet. Alright. Pot of the Extravagant. Okay. Necro Valley. Unfortunate. Now I need to draw Grapha to... Oh, wait, no. That actually hard counters my Sarcophagus! Oh, hey, it's Grapha. Sweet. Okay. Let's activate Dark World's Ascension. That, if this works, is a top deck. And there you go! Anti-meta fool. You cannot stop me. I'm too jank. Alright, well, that doesn't really count as a win, but I just wanted to... No, I'm just flexing. Shark flex on my opponent, because he had this little setup to lock me down, but he didn't realize I'm too powerful. And I have way too much invested into my luck stack, because yeah, discarding Grapha, pop the Necro Valley, just kind of go to town. I would have had at least 3 of these boys. I was going to just run this guy over. There was nothing he was going to be able to do. But let's go for an actual second opponent where we can actually, like, feel a bit more satisfied. Alrighty, our actual second opponent. Let's go and do it again. And let's just go for it, and we'll see where we got to it. You know, I have good high hopes for this deck. Because once it gets rolling with that Sarcophagus, it's pretty, you know, we might fear the MST. Well, that's about it. Alright, what do we have here? This is a, well, we'll go in second, so that's interesting. Traptrix. Okay, that's an interesting one. Fun fact about the Sarcophagus, it does make it so my Horus monsters, they can't be destroyed by things unless they target. So that makes my monsters immune to certain traps in the Traptrix archetype. Things like the bottomless trap hole makes me immune to, I think it makes me immune to delusion trap hole. I don't remember exactly, but it might. But yeah, Traptrix are, as the name implies, a tricky bunch. They can certainly set themselves up a board. We'll see how it goes. Got that Hellacia. Beautifully designed card. You know, I always liked good old Shade Brigadine, but Hellacia is just better. In, like, literally every sense of the word. Alright, so Traptrix, Hellacia, gotta get yourself a Dianaya. Oh! The monster summoned activates effect, negate, destroy it. Gotcha. Understandable. That won't really affect me too much, but I understand you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, so who are we summoning? I'm guessing it's Rika Queen Strenna. Oh, this is like that combo to get, what's his face onto the board? Yasmin. We're gonna monster this card points too. Whoops. I'm sorry. Uh-oh, somebody made an oopsie. That sucks though, because I hate beating people because they made an oopsie. But he made a very critical error. He forgot to read what this card said. You know, you have to point to it. What is this doing now? Target a plant in the grave, add to your hand. If this card with material is attributed, summon a big plant and using this as material. Yeah, basically there's a combo. Yeah, Jasmine, you tribute Strenna. Ooh. And then you can make Hyperion or whatever his name is. It's a cool combo. I like it. Let me think. You know what? I want to do the danger thing before I do everything else. Just to shake things up just a smidge. I might lose a card, but I'll be fine with it. Danger Nessie, though, will go off, and I'll get myself another danger monster. Let's go ahead and get Jackalope. I've always liked the danger archetype. It's such a good supporting archetype. Makes a lot of other decks just better for them being around. Ooh, Bigfoot. Nice. Alright, Bigfoot goes off. I'm gonna go ahead and... I guess I'll get rid of Strenna, because she's bigger. Also, just want to point out, we have Horus level 6. That will be very useful. So we're going to normal summon our Horus of the Black Flame, level 6. He is immune to the Traptrix trap hole. I'll boom market you. And this will allow us to completely lock down my Traptrix opponent's use of spells. Oh, yeah, yeah, that opponent, but I do get to show off the cool thing. That's the thing I like the most. Alright, so let's send Hapy. Happy. Let's activate this again, because this is not a once per turn at all. I don't know why it's not a once per turn, but it sure as heck ain't. I will send Imsety, and you know what? We're just gonna go for it. But at the same time, I don't want to win right the moment, because if I win, I can't show off everything. Shoot, who did I send to the graveyard already? You two. Okay. There we go. So, let's just bring everybody back. And he came back. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And they came back from outer space. Well, it was with the graveyard, but anyway, they's gonna win the race. Oh yeah, this is a Horus, so that counts too. That's the thing. This is 1,200 for every Horus, and this is a Horus. Okay, that's fair. You know, I'm actually glad he did that, because now I can't win this turn, and I'm glad for that. Because now I get to do everything, unless he's got something I'm not aware of. No, I do not want to auto-destroy you. I actually do need to beat you by battle. Yeah, the sarcophagus also makes it I can just auto-destroy anybody I battle into. It's pretty neat, but like, I don't know, I just don't want to do it. I just don't want to. I don't want to do that. All right. So now, let's go ahead into main phase of the dose. And there's so many cool exceeds we can make. Who do we make, though? I kind of want to make this guy, because he's pretty neat. Oh, wait, whatever he... I remember. Shark brain thinking. He's got that trap to negate me. So I'm going to make Teardrop using these two. They'll have a quick effect to get rid of, like, whatever he summons. Unless he's got Nibiru, but I don't think he does. At least I hope not. If he Nibiru's, it's fine. But, like, I'm hoping not. We're going to tribute off Horus of the Black Flame. Please don't ash me. Okay. I'm going to Traptrix in the grave, summon it. Okay. Who did he summon? Sarah? Okay. That's fair. But I've got Horus of the Black Flame level 8, which means no more spells. I can negate every spell my opponent activates. For free! Absolutely brutal, that's for certain. Alright. What's he gonna do? Let's see. Card control leaves a field because of opponent's card effect. Cool. Cool. Why can I not target a monster on the field? Yeah, for some reason, all right, I'm not using glance. I don't have a quick effect. I'm dumb. You know, it's fine. It's a-okay. That's not the point. The point is I've still got big things. And, oh. Well, he made my card leave the field, so now I get to activate my effect. Imsety can now send a card of my opponents to the grave. Not that it helps much against all of this, but, you know, I have it. Let's, does ditching Sarah do me any good? No. Does ditching anyone else do me any good? Not especially. No. Let's see. Target special summon monster. No. No. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't, but I'm just gonna ditch a card. Because I can. Alright. I mean, unless he's got something else to special summon. At the very least, that's one less exceeds he can make. Like, he'll make Pina Colada. Oh yeah, he'll make Pina Colada so he can get Vesculo. See, I've played Traptrix a number of times. I know how they work. Or Arachnicampa, that works too. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Sarah, but I don't think it would have mattered too much. Alright, Arachnicampa. Arachnicampa. And into Oedipus. Alright. I got face-up cards, Poke controls up to the number of insect and plants, negate their effects. Banish a normal trap, blow one of them up. Ouch. Certainly hurts for me. But it's not that bad. Although he is gonna equip my monster, so now I don't get to keep it. Which kind of blows for me. But it's okay. It's okay, because I still have Pharonic Sarcophagus. So unless I've misread this thing, yeah, I can just send you to the graveyard. Eat spells. Eat spell cards, you fool. Alright, oh, Grapha. That doesn't help me, but it's cool to see it. So, I believe Teardrop comes back during the standby. Your opponents can special summon one of their banished monsters. Yes. But first he's gonna tribute, or yeah, use Halacia. Let's see. When this card is summoned, this card special summon, target special summon monster. Ah. Well, that is regrettable. Certain. All right, so I got. Wait, who do I not have? I've got Harpy. I need Q. I can never remember all their names, so I just remember them by the first letter of said name. Hapy, Imsety, Qebehsenuef. Alrighty, and then you just summon them all again. This is true power. The power of infinite resource regeneration. You just do not want me to have big numbers, my friend. Alright, well, you know what? It's fine. Traptrix are not known for their numbers, and my opponent surrenders. Alright, that's a much better second duel. I'll call it that. So, a nice showing by the Traptrix. He knew what he was doing, but he didn't have the closer to stop me. Also, I'm wise to the tricks of the Traptrix for the most part. Although if he'd set up Gravedigger's Hole, that might have made it a little harder, but he didn't know what I was playing. So, good for second duel. Let's go for one more. Show off this deck. We summoned Horus. That's the main gimmick I wanted. Now we just get to dick around. All right, to the third opponent, the Fighting Shark third. The SPC, if you will. If anyone actually gets that reference, I will be surprised. You might notice my name today is Mourneville. If you get that reference, let me know. I mean, it's you know, some people might get that reference, some people probably won't. But if you do get the joke or the reference, let me know. So we're up against Bystials. Okay, it's not my favorite deck to be up against, but you know, I don't have I mean, I've got darks. That's about it. Add a dragon from the deck to the hand during the end of phase. Synchron. Take damage, dude. What does it do? Not summon except for synchros. Summon Synchro Dragon. I think I'll negate that. I don't trust you. No butter on the floor for you. Not that I can help, but thank you. Alrighty. I mean, he'll get the Magnum. What is he gonna search? Probably another Bystial, because they are quick effects when your opponent has darks. Or he'll get Starly Statement. That was my next choice. Anyway, okay. I mean, again, we have Horus. That's pretty dope. I would love to do Horus again. That is for certain. So we'll send Q with our Pharonic Servant thingy, and we'll send Imsety. Go ahead and ditch Danger Bigfoot. I wish this counted as discarding, although that would make this way too powerful. That is for certain. We'll send H. I just realized calling all these by numbers or by letters, it reminds me of playing D-board. It kind of does. ID. Nope. All right, and then you just bring all of them back. And as you saw before with I think it was Imsety. No, one of my monsters was light or dark or something. He got Imsety. Yeah, all of my monsters do have quick effects. Whenever one of my cards leaves the board. Pretty nice, and you know, they have different effects, like, what does this do again? I mostly use them as material, but they do have effects. They do have some nice effects, like I can target 2 cards, put them back into the deck or back into my hand if they're, you know, banished. I can make it so you can't attack my monsters. I think this is the draw part. Draw cards equal to the number of monsters, different names in your monster zone, yes. Alright, so this is 2,500. And we still don't know what that set card is, but we'll risk it for a biscuit. We'll risk it. I'm willing to risk it. I don't know if he is. Alrighty. Because this thing's only 2,000, right? Yes. I don't think he's going to be synchro summoning. Branded Beast. Nope. Main phase. Control a Bystial. Tribute a dragon. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. Gotcha. And we're gonna go ahead and auto send that to the grave. Probably could have done some extra damage, but this works too. This'll work just fine. So during the main phase, control a Bystial monster, return to dragon, target card, opponent control, destroy. Okay, so that does get around my thingamajig. Do I want to just get rid of that? Kind of. Sort of. Just do anything else. During the end phase, target a brand and continue spell trap in the grave. Alright, we'll make our good old Dingirusu. Bajumba. And my opponent surrenders. Didn't even have what it took to stand up to the power of Horus. Well, that's not a very great way to end it, but I'm going to count that and the second kind of duel as one big win. Let's call it that, because I do need to get online with the boys. We're playing us some Munchkin. So let's go ahead for the end screen. We'll talk more about this deck and some of the things we didn't see today. Alrighty, everybody, Horus Rising 2023, the new support. It doesn't do much for the actual Horus, but it surprisingly does. It's a bit more roundabout than you'd expect from Konami, but it does technically support the OG Horus, just not in the way you'd think. But it is an interesting bunch of cards, just infinite recursion so long as you have the sarcophagus. It's like a box full of friends. It's like the card Box of Friends, but it's a sarcophagus, so there's a corpse inside it instead of teddy bears. And I like this deck very much. It does, you know, it's got a lot of high level monsters. We did luck out without bricking or anything, so that was pretty neat. I never like bricking. It's not my favorite thing. And I also just realized I forgot traded in this deck. Just pretend that this was in the deck this whole time. Oh my goodness, how did I forget? How did I forget traded? I'm so dumb. I could have put traded in here. That would have been so much better. But yes, anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Say, the deck's even better with trading, so give that a try. Take out a couple, whatever's you want in this deck. Maybe Nessie, I don't know. Nessie's not level 8. Who knows? But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the Horus Rising. It's a nice deck with a lot of power and potential, and it doesn't take that much to learn the deck, so give it a shot. I highly recommend. And next time on the show, I don't know what I'm gonna play with. I'm a shark. Maybe I'll play sharks again. Maybe I'll try the new volcanic stuff. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But anyway, till next time, your boy Sharp Memphis is signing out. Till then, you stay safe and happy, and you have a sharkin' good time.